welcome to Celebs on Earth. It's just going to be an update for me today. Usually I'm with the slight one, usually sits around about here, my sister Shakira, but today is going to be an update for me, a Slimming World update. So just to let you know how I'm doing, how my week's been. Did I hit that target of my £2 loss? Did I do that? I just, we'll see. Drum roll and such. Right then, just to let you know things that have been really helping me this week, before I get into whether I've lost or gained. Miller Lite yogurt. Miller Lights. There's little babies. And they come in all different flavours. I tend to quite like buying the, I think it's in 6-pack, and you get sort of 2 raspberry, 2 strawberry, and 2, I think it's cranberry, and you can get sort of mixed sort of 6-packs. And the ones I was really loving this week, they've got, I think it's a limited edition where they're all cheesecake varieties. Oh my gosh, they've just saved me. I've got a really sweet tooth, so that's just been right up my alley. And the good thing about these is, on Slimming World, these are free. These are free food. So, you know, I can eat as much as I like of these and not even worry about it. And I take advantage of that. Oh, the wonder that is Miller Lite yogurt. And it's the 99 calorie yogurt pots. The 175 gram ones. Amazing. I mix these with fruit. I make fruit sundaes. Well, I call them my fruit sundaes. And again, I'll show you a picture of my fruit sundaes that I make with these suckers. And what I usually do is I'll either get a cherry, I'll get any of the berry flavours, basically the cherry, the cranberry or the strawberry, and I'll put a layer of that at the bottom. Then I'll chop up some fresh strawberries, I'll put a layer of fresh strawberries, and then they also do a banana custard flavour. So what I'll do is I'll put a layer, because I use 2 pots of these, so I'll put a layer of the banana custard, and then I'll chop up some bananas, put a layer of the banana, and then I'll do the remainder of this on the top. And then I'll sprinkle some more strawberries on that, and that is so filling. And I fill up sort of one of the sort of pint glasses. Oh, I forget what they're called. I might have said that somewhere. But yeah, one of the sort of pint glass things, juice glass type mugs, and I'll fill that up and just get a long sundae spoon and just dine out on that. And it's so filling and just tastes so good, especially when you have a sweet tooth like me. It's like you need anything just to kind of get that sweet buzz, but that just tends to do it for me. And you're there for ages trying to eat all these different layers, and it's just everything. Oh, it's just everything. Okay, and the other thing that's been helping me, the potato. I swear to God, this saved my life so many times this week. Yeah, with this potato, baked potato, because these are free also, sorry. Any vegetables, they're free, so you can eat, and by free I mean you can eat as much as you like of them. So yeah, these, I've had them as jacket potatoes. I've cut them up and made them chips, baked them in my halogen oven. Another thing, there are certain cooking tools that you really should try and invest in if you're doing Slimming World, because Slimming World's kind of, I would say it's a diet for those that like to cook, or yeah, it is actually for those that actually like to cook. It's quite good actually, because it forces you to really pay attention to exactly what you're putting in your body. As you know, whereas with other diets, they'll let you eat like ready meals and foolishness, but you know, you're getting all the salts and the sugars, and you know, are you really learning anything about nutrition that way? Like, no. So this is the other reason why I think, okay, kudos to Slimming World, because it's forcing you to go back to basics, meat and to veg kind of thing. But yeah, back to the potato. Yeah, potatoes of all varieties. Normal white potatoes, great for baking. Sweet potatoes, making sweet potato fries out of those, gorgeous. Sweet potato fries, so nice when you dip it into Philadelphia. And again, make sure with Philadelphia and things like that, make sure you do go online and just check how many sins it is per tablespoon. And then it's great for when you're sitting there and you just want something to munch on. It's just the way the future, I guess. So potatoes just saved my life. I tell you, the one that it's really, really nice to use as chips, the Albert Bartlett Rooster potatoes. They make the best baked fries, the best. So tasty, with rock salt on the top, amazing. But like I said, if you're kind of doing Slimming World, I think there's potato down. Potato. Yeah, there are certain tools that it's worth your while investing in, like a halogen oven. Can't say enough about halogen ovens. Oh my gosh, that thing. I fling everything into that, honestly. Yeah. Loads of chicken thighs, put in there, season those up, cook those, because again, lean meat is free. You can eat as much as you want. Bacon, just put that in there, grill that. It's so quick. You don't have to add anything. The beauty is it all comes out really nice and crisp. You don't have to add any oil to it, so it's kind of like that fried vibe, but with no fat. And what I usually tend to do is the fry light spritz on there, or I go to Tesco's, and Tesco's have their own kind of version of fry light. It's like an oil in a spray pump, and that's like 2 calories per spray, per pump. I actually prefer using that. It's an olive oil spray because it actually comes out, it sprays the actual olive oil, whereas I find the fry light is kind of this white mist of madness, and for me it tends to just burn the hell out of my frying pan. So I kind of tend not to use the fry light. I use the Tesco version of fry light. So yeah, I mean, it's only an extra calorie spray, so I'm like, yeah, I'll take that hit, that's fine by me. The other thing that has been saving me, as I said, I've got an ultra sweet tooth. These babies. Yeah. Yeah, marshmallows absolutely save me. They're 1 sin per marshmallow, and you know, you get 15 sins a day. So if you wanted to, you could just dine out on free food all day, which there's plenty of. So I mean, really and truly, there's kind of no excuse to use your sins if you don't really want to, because there's plenty that you can eat that is completely sin-free. All rice, sin-free. All vegetables, sin-free, and that is including potatoes. So you can eat as much as you want to. Pastas, sin-free, you can eat as much as you want. Lean meat. So, you know, it's a whole meal in itself. You can make countless recipes out of those in themselves, and then if you want to save all of your sins, goodies like this. So, you know, you can have like a bowl full, 15 of these if you wanted to, and just sit there and just pig out, and you know, you haven't broken your diet, you're still on track, sort of thing. So I usually have, like, I set aside 5 of these little bad boys, you know, or, you know, you can make the hot drinks and then pop these suckers in, and it's really good because it's like, you know, look at the size of it, and if, you know, if you have got like 5 of those, you feel as though you've really had some sweets. And like I said, I've got such a sweet tooth, but I can't go without them. I'll be doing it. I'll be inserting a couple of pictures here in a minute of some of the foods and the way I've been eating my foods. What I did and what I found was really, really useful when I first started Slimming World, and this is when I used to attend the classes, I thought to myself, oh God, I haven't really always got time to sort of write down and document or run to the laptop or run to the computer and put in exactly what I've eaten. So what I used to do, and what I found out other people were doing, is I used to take a photo of what I'd eaten and Instagram it. So then I kind of had like a pictorial food diary of the week. And the good thing about that is I do this, and then by the end of the week, if I've lost or gained, I can either choose to follow that complete week of food again, because I can literally see what I've eaten and, you know, hopefully get the same end results, or sort of likewise, if I've followed, you know, if I've followed this week and there was a gain, then I would sort of have a look back and see, have I met my sins? Have I gone over my sins? Just to make sure that, you know, I was kind of on plan 100% and then, you know, not make the same mistakes, hopefully, the next week. So I thought that was invaluable. So that might be a good tip for you fellows and ladies out there who are also on your Slimming World journey. Even if, like I did, open up a separate Instagram account purely for Slimming World. I will let you know below what my Instagram account is if you want to go and follow that and have a look and see exactly what I had been eating the first time. This time around, because I'm doing Slimming World online, I'm following pretty much what I ate then, because I successfully sort of lost weight back then, so that's what I shall be doing. There are absolutely loads of other Slimming World, Slimming Worldies, I don't know what, Slimming World people that are out there. You'll all kind of connect, and it's really great when that happens because you can sort of share what you've been eating, what's worked for you. This is a really great recipe. Oh my god, I found this recipe here. So actually, it's kind of good, you know, if you can pluck up the courage to open up your Instagram. It's kind of good to get that camaraderie in the Instagram world as well as obviously having, you know, your help on the Slimming World online. Now then, you can actually track and do a daily diary of what you eat. On Slimming World Online, there is a tracker, excellent tracker there, and an excellent diary. And there's also a journal attached to it, so you can sort of write how you feel. They've even got like an emoji section where you can put whether you're happy or sad. You know, I'm full of fear. I only need that one there. Emoji section where you can even put how you feel about how you've eaten today and all that good stuff. So if you like, you can just sort of go ahead and use that. Oh, drum roll. Has she lost any weight? So like I said, I started off at 13 stone and 3 pounds when I actually joined Slimming World online. Yes, so the goal, as you recall last Friday, was to lose 2 pounds. So have I done it? Oh. Met my goal of 2 pounds this week, and I am now 13 stone and 1 pound. So yes, so it was 13 stone 3, now 13 stone 1. Yay, me. I'm actually really quite pleased with that. Because it's been a bit of a tricky week. It's been a really busy week, and I was kind of worried about whether or not I would hit my goal, and yeah, I'm really quite pleased with myself. Friday, today, because Fridays, today is actually my official weigh day online, and here with you guys. I weighed myself yesterday, and it was 13 stone dead, and I was like, oh my gosh, I've lost 3 pounds. I'm actually going to cry. I got on the scale this morning. See, this is what'll fuck you up. Jumping on the scales like every day is not a good idea, because, you know, sometimes you can really get disheartened, sort of like fluctuate up and down sort of thing during the week. So really you kind of, if you can, just leave it until when you're supposed to weigh in to actually weigh, and then, you know, you won't go through that scenario, you know, like I kind of do sometimes. So yeah, as I was saying, I weighed myself, it was like 30 stone. I was like, oh my god, this is like amazeballs. And then I jumped on the scales today. Scales are really expensive, and they're very accurate. At the time when I was at Slimming World last time, my scales weighed exactly the same as them to the T. Make sure you invest in a really good set of professional scales if you are going to do it online, because you really kind of want, you know, you want to be accurate and you want the readings to be real sort of thing. If you're not going to attend the class and step on their professional scales. Anyway, so I sort of stepped on the scales this morning, and it was like 13 stone 1. I was like, oh. What the? Yeah, but because yesterday, anyway, So yeah, it was sort of like 13, so when I was like, oh. But, you know, it is still a loss of £2, so I'm going to take that, run with it. So, I'm really, really pleased with my progress so far. So yes, my goal is, I'm going to take this myself again, is to lose another £2 next week. That will bring me into the 12s, the 12 stones. So I'm quite excited about that, to be in the 12s and out of the 13s now. Yeah, so that'll be great. So, confessions, I haven't actually got my Fitbit going yet. Oh, I'm so naughty. So next week I'll be giving you an update on what actually happened with Paulette versus the Fitbit for next Fitness Friday. So let's see if I manage to pull this off. Oh, scared again. Yay, so that's it for me for the update for this week's Fitness Friday. Yes, so let me know, you guys, how you've been doing, if you are also on a Slimming World online challenge, and even if you're not, even if you're joining the Slimming World classes, then, you know, if we can share and try and make this journey together to a, you know, a new fitter body, then that'd be like fantastic. So yes, if you've got any hints or tips that you would like to share with me, comments down below. Next week I'll probably be with the thin one here, SHAKIRA. She'll be doing her update on if she's got any gains, because as hopefully you will know in the previous videos, or watch, or we'll put the link down below to the previous Fitness Friday videos and the intro, my sister is actually going up in weight. She's trying to gain muscle and gain more shape, whereas I'm trying to go down in weight. So hopefully we should meet somewhere in the middle. That's the end game, that we kind of look similar by the end of this. So let's see whether or not we do this. And so thanks for joining me for another Fitness Friday update. Don't forget to comment, like and subscribe.